Vice lining up that recon dart. See what it reveals. Doesn't look like it'll catch anything yet, but the paranoia is out. The retake is on. Tex is able to get one, quickly traded out by Leaf, and oh, the pressure here towards the site. Paincakes is able to take down Leaf, leaving just Paincakes and Vice and Paincakes.
Asuna was on that roster. Him and their Omen would just tag team their way into crazy territory. It was jcstani who would set him up, but Vice and Mitch seem to be locking down the site, at least for the time being. But as I say that, Equinox shows up in numbers and brings things down to a 3-on-2. The spike will be planted. Relyks is quickly coming up through spawn, and he's got the Killjoy right by his side. That'll be the first piece of utility being sent out. It's Leaf leading in, and now the last player left standing is Relyks as Leaf gets dropped. It's a 1v2, it's certainly winnable, and we've seen Relyks win crazy rounds. We saw him win a 1v4 on the site, ultimately dying before getting that last final kill.
Mitch is there to meet and greet, though. And there he goes. Kill on Mina. Will he look for more, though, is the question. Just going to play the angle. Paranoia is out. Oh, it actually misses the mark, but Mitch can't hit the shot either. Vice pulls out the Hunter's Fury. He's able to take down another. And Cloud9... looking like they might be able to pull off a clean round here, but Fatboy's so close. Oh, wow. The double kill from him actually changes things immediately. And Dixon's able to take down Vice. 1v2 situation. He
was all the way up short. So this push that was coming through, it was kind of relying on them to get some of that early kill, the early kills, so he could try and lock down Heaven for them. But there was just too much pressure there, too much waiting for them. Now, DXN has actually managed to force this down to a 1v1 with spike control and 45 seconds left. There's opportunity. Keep in mind, too, Recon Dart just came up along with Hunter's Fury. So DXN has a lot to work with and ultimately could back off and play this spike. That's a quick fault line coming out from Breach. Again, it's Sunny with 200 ping. This is going to be an incredibly difficult 1v1 to play in. And DXN has this one read so masterfully, but no!
Oh.
Sunny! A team like United. But Equinox is a beast of a different breed. That is a huge nano swarm. Cutefatboy cannot get away from it, so great placement from Leaf. There's the Hunter's Fury coming out from DXN this time, sending pulse after pulse. There's the Rolling Thunder, though, from the other side. Showstopper, knives out. It's ults across the board. It's mayhem on the site, but it all falls down to one remaining player as Mitch dices up 4. Leaf is coming up from spawn. You've got Mitch now also working through hookah. Leaf blowing along with the wind out from spawn. Quick pickup onto DXN. There's Tex popping off, though. That's 4 kills on the round from the player we profiled. So that would give away positions if there were any. We'll see what ends up happening. Here's the run it back being popped, the one you just talked about. The Hunter's Fury being utilized by Vice. Pulse is being sent out. Relyks gets out of dodge and shifts positions as a Paranoia comes in from the attacking side. There's Nano Swarms down. Leaf with the first kill. Vice gets one as well for Cloud9, but Mina and DXN and Tex all chiming in. It's a back and forth on the site, but we're down to 1 and 1 only. Tex, the heroics weren't still on site with an operator. There's going to be a curveball coming out from that in just a second. There's the curveball, nice flash. That forces Mitch to use Tailwind to get out of dodge. Vice is on site and has to worry as they're coming in closer and closer. Mitch survives for the time being, as does Vice. Vice finds 2 kills on the round while Mitch pulls out the knives, making 3 for Vice, the in-game leader.
And Mitch, he actually had to go through the teleporter to get himself out of there safely. So he's in a very awkward position. Relyks with the paranoia, but Fatboy, it doesn't even matter if this guy can see. He takes him out. 2v3 now. No players detained. Leaf is going to have to wait for Mitch just a little bit here. He doesn't really have any more tools to help him get into the site. But he's here with his partner in crime. Leaf takes down Mina. He knows that there's another player there. Player in hookah has to try to do something now. And Leaf just takes them all down. 4K for Leaf.
And they're going to rely heavily on Tex, who's in sight. Can Cutefatboy get this one done? That's a 1-2, catching Vice with the drone, and Relyks going for the flash and smoke. Wasn't really going to work out so well. Cutefatboy's now found 3 as Sunny was going for the fault line behind them. And it works out so incredibly well for Equinox. The kill combinations we've seen early on. Leaf drops a turret right on the other side of the dark cover. There's a dark cover coming out as well. Another one on top of the APC. And that allows Mitch to get into this position and play with some verticality, using updraft to get up high on the site. Wait a second, Sunny actually getting a kill that we typically don't see as Breach. That shouldn't have happened. Relyks holding down the flank, looks away at the worst possible time after getting the kill on tenz, but it doesn't matter at this point. The round is falling apart, and Leaf is on cleanup duty. 3 kills for Leaf.
It's going to be a double push towards showers. Leaf got caught sleeping though, and he will pay the price for it. Paincakes picks up a couple, and now the advantage firmly lies in favor of Equinox. Cutefatboy continues to clean up, taking down Relyks and Vice, and all in all, this looked like a good setup for C9, but just weren't ready for that double showers aggression, and Equinox fighting on their own terms. That really seemed to be the difference maker here.
All the way up in Cubby. Now the turret does go down on top of the box. There's the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be problematic. A nice flash comes out, Paranoia going in. They've lost Mina on the other side of the map, and that initiates a TP over. That now puts all of the pressure on the remaining 2. A TP does come through for the defense. That's going to put Cutefatboy back in elbow, but Mitch picks off tenz, and again, that's such a huge piece to lose. As Cutefatboy peaks, Cutefatboy dies, and it's now down to 2. It's the Cypher alongside DXN. What can they do as they lose site control and still have to worry about the Hunter's Fury that's available for Vice?
Yeah, I just don't know how Equinox is supposed to get out of spawn right now. The position's being held, and Vice picks up the final 2.
It's going to force them to try and come out and take it out. Now, on this site, it doesn't really do that much. As you can see, the back of the site's wide open, but tenz on the flank, catching Mitch off guard with just a stinger. Now you've got Paincakes on the flank as well, but no! That's buckets, empty buckets right now on that flank play. Should have worked out so much better. Mina's able to sneak into this corner on top of site and spot out Leaf, but not before Leaf had already taken down one of the teammates for Equinox. Sunny with a nice pickup onto Paincakes as well. Sunny has had Paincakes' number this game. It seems like things just work out so well for Sunny in the duels against Paincakes. Again, Sunny being xeta. The last remaining players getting sliced and diced to pieces here, and it brings it all down to DXN on the site. In the 1v2. Has to watch out as Relyks is still here sneaking inside the smoke. There's one more. It's now coming from showers though. Vice has the ult available. The recon dart comes out, gets taken out almost immediately. Gonna stick the spike, get it to halfway. The shots don't line up. Vice secures round number 10, double digits for Cloud9. Compared to 3 that we saw from the defensive looks on the B site from Cloud9. Flashes coming in from Sunny to clear out the close areas. There's Mina picking up a kill onto that player, Sunny. That'll be some of the flash threat gone. Hot hands and curveballs coming out. Equinox is doing everything they can to stomp it out, and didn't really work out so well for them, so this time they're going to go to A. They've got tenz to contend with, who's currently up on top, and Sunny gets caught looking, and it just wasn't exactly the angle they needed. Nice nano swarm. Mina has no choice but to just run straight into that one with the ult. Run it back was popped, so it's not a fatality. tenz has found 3 on the round, excuse me, as Leaf is now in position and has to do everything possible to try and keep this alive and defend it. tenz is spending this round running around in spawn. Nice Rolling Thunder coming out, and that's going to allow Mitch to get into this position. Now the Blaze Wall does temporarily cover up, but Mitch is there with 2. Another for Mitch, but it's a trade. The rocket and the knives come through at the same time. Now, unfortunately, Cloud9 made the wrong call here. They've gone through Portal, and they're shifting over to B. What they don't realize is Paincakes is still here, and that turret will not clear out this position. That allows Paincakes to strike, and it comes down to the 1v1. 10 seconds left. Relyks has no choice but to try and stick it. Paincakes with the clutch.
30 seconds
They somehow pulled it back. They'll have to try to just lock it down outright this time around. Relyks. He's to the back of side, actually. He might be able to find something, but actually, Sunny gets the opening kill there.
That's the second time.
Yeah, he's been doing really good work with that, and it's put so much pressure on them, but Mina's putting pressure on them himself. 2 kills for him. Vice now remains at Garden. 1v4 situation. He takes down Mina, needs to find more. He has the Hunter's Fury, but he doesn't want to pull it out. tenz is able to take him down, and that's it for map number 1. Equinox take down Cloud9 in a nail-biter game. Cloud9 were on 11 rounds for so long, it felt like, but Equinox just kept holding on. It's not. We'll see what they're able to find. tenz instantly flashed out. Mitch is able to find that one. Perfect flashpoint there from Sunny to help enable Mitch to find that opener. And now mid control is firmly in the grasp of C9. They're making their way towards this A site. Great cloudburst as well to try to find something. Oh, Paincakes, he's playing right in the middle of the open with the short. He gets 1. That is, for me, better than expected. 4v3 situation, though, and C9 are firmly in the advantage right now. They're just swarming everybody that even comes close to heaven, leaving Mina in the 3v1. But oh, wait. Taking down Mitch.
All right. Frenzy, what do you got for me? The shorty was an interesting pick. Like the song says, shorty's like a memory in my head.
It's a melody.
Melody, yeah, whatever. I'm old. I can't remember these things. Memory is a problem for me. You know what's funny is I remembered that yesterday and I was waiting for a chance to use it and it never came up. And then I just thought of it now and totally botched the line. It's fine. Mina, 1v1 off the 1v3. But this is being played really well by Xeta, who's currently up in heaven. And, oh my goodness! The shot comes out, but I don't think there will be time. That's going to detonate now at 0.79. Cloud9, we'll see if they're able to slow things down. Like that camera, high and in the sky from Paincakes. Gets a good vantage point, but Paincakes actually comes up empty-handed. In the duel against Mitch, Tex was not prepared for Relyks, who bounces on up onto the rafters with the blast pack. And quickly, the A-site defense crumbled. And it's retake time here for Equinox. Now again, you've got Mina with the knives out, but Relyks from distance with the bulldog of all things. Now blast packing to safety around the corner. This is not how you'd want things to go if you're a fan of Equinox. This should have been so much easier for them. Given that it was just bulldogs on an A stack, they couldn't really get anything going. That said, they're still coming around the corner. DXN trying to make this one manageable, still has decent HP left. It's a 1v2, has to peek, and there is leave.
To get back in this one. It looks like the positions are very strong, but Mina's got to do a lot of work. He gets one on the Relyks there, but Mitch is still on this flank, and looks like he should be good to get this kill towards heaven. Oh, she's able to push on forward. Might have actually missed out on a kill because of that, and now Mina's able to recover, gets another. 1v3 situation though, and cutefatboy.
30 seconds left.
It's Mitch. He's in a decent spot actually. This is just how they're able to play the 2v1, and cutefatboy takes down Sunny. Okay, Equinox, they're fighting back into these rounds.
Ready to charge into the B site. We're going to see an execute here in a moment from Cloud9. They're waiting on Leaf to try and bait them out of position. And you've got one waiting around the corner. Had utility out for a second and actually goes back to it. So cutefatboy caught off guard. Mina picks off Leaf. But now they need to move in and try and stop the spike plant. DXN going huge with the shotgun. It's the Bucky. Luckily for Cloud9, he was unable to swap to the sniper rifle in time. So the operator currently being juggled around here by Relyks, who wants to pick it up. Nice shot from Relyks. Swaps now to the rifle. Paint shells going out, knowing that Mina is waiting on the other side. And the fuse is now burning down lower and lower here on the rocket. There's the blast. And a hit in midair from Relyks. An unbelievable rocket play as Cloud9 wins another round. I'm trying to remember the game that was actually from. I know I was casting it. I just can't remember. I've seen so many Split games because that too was also on Split. Now Relyks getting the first kill on the round. Okay, sure. Relyks spams through dark cover and finds another. Relyks just wants to keep spilling blood. Oh, yep, there's 3 on the round. Relyks is using Mitch's computer, confirmed. It's down to just 1. It's cutefatboy as Relyks carves apart the defense on the opposite side of the map. It wasn't even an A hit.
But that'll wait. That'll wait. All right. Paincakes here to defend the B side. Oh, okay, they're all out all over him. Mitch finds the clean entry there, instant headshot, and they are just cleaning up house. It just really, at this point, feels like Equinox can get nothing done. There's just... This is already feeling like a lost map completely. 9 rounds, potentially. But we'll see. All right, Equinox, give it a go. Relyks is here towards heaven right now. There are players on both sides of them, but Mitch is here to help him out. Good on Mitch to support this play from Relyks. And now DXN just not even able to get it in.
Mina's not actively checking as they sneak across. So now it's all on the players currently on the A site. Cutefatboy peeks at the perfect time. Nice flashes coming out as well from DXN to slow this one down. It has the looks of a potential round, and you can understand throwing out the Rolling Thunder in that scenario. 14 seconds left, and I don't think they stand a chance. They've got to get it out and get across onto the site. There's a player peeking, and cutefatboy who's found 3. It's now down to the last remaining player, and cutefatboy.
And they ended up losing because of that. So We'll see if Equinox can do the same thing to C9. But C9's defense yesterday was incredible versus United, and it's starting off hot here. 4v3 situation. Mitch and Relyks able to connect with a couple of kills. Mitch, he's been so confident on this map. He's going to go for more. Can't really blame him, but he will be punished. Now, the question is, do Equinox expect a player in the A site already? They've surrounded the bomb site. But do they think that's possible? But Leaf, he strikes, actually. He makes his presence known, but it's with a kill. So DXN falls. Leaf is finally traded out.
No connection this time around. Now, the spike has still not been planted. So they're getting in pretty close positions. But it's going to be up to Vice, who drops the turret. And, I mean, the turret immediately dies. They were peeking on top of that. They know that Vice is here. They're just trying to bait him out of position. And I really love the move from Tex there, going around the corner. But if Vice times this right, might be able to catch the planter. Oh!
4 players here coming in, and looks like it's not going to be as easy as it may have seemed. Sunny actually gets the opening onto Mina there, and Vice is taking some very advanced positioning. Okay, the utility is coming in for C9, and they're cleaning up house on this B site. This all-in play is not working out for Equinox, and C9 are able to win a round out of nowhere.
Who's waiting in the wings?
Oh, Mitch is still able to get a kill there. Mina falls, and Tech's now on the site, but there's not much more utility left in store for Equinox here. It looks like finally their time is done on split, and that will be it. 4 alive for C9, 13-4 score line. Excellent game from C9 start to finish for me.
Equinox on the attack. They dive straight in and shut the door. Now, there are 2 players currently turtled up in the back of the site, currently in Boathouse. You've got Vice side by side with Sunny, and Sunny, also known as Xeta, is trying to do as best as they can. Sunny finds 2 kills on the round. Not too shabby for a player with 188 ping. Now the spike will touch pay dirt, and it's a 3-on-3.
Relyks, he's setting up that smoke. He's going to smoke off a side of Boathouse there. Mitch, he's ready to go with Leaf. Entries come in. Another smoke, though, that actually really can help out Equinox a lot. But they don't know what's happening. Equinox aren't sure if that spike is being defused, and actually, they just have to force themselves out.
Got the spike placement in the first round. They're going to get that extra cash. But Cloud9 might just be ready for this one, and yeah, that's not how you want to see things go down. This is literally the exact same strat that we saw in the last round. They're just diving into the site, hoping that maybe the defense won't be prepared. Initially it was, but eventually it does fall. So it will be Cloud9's site to retake as Equinox, they grab up full control, they gather up that spike, and they drop it down on the site. Taking a look at that zoomed-in section of the radar, shout out to our observers making that one possible. You can see just how things are shaping up. All 4 players in positions. Nice setup from Equinox. With cutefatboy back behind the boxes, there's one around the corner. The paranoia does at least produce success initially for Relyks, who found 2. The owl drone will spot them out as it flies into the site. If anyone shows themselves, there is a dart that's delivered. There's the ult being popped by DXN, looking for that dancing target with the ulti, but can't quite connect off the first pulse. Did some damage, but never found a follow-up. Now they're trying to cascade out from heaven, the waterfall onto the site, but Sunny's the only one left in that position, and somehow Sunny, again, chiming in with a kill. Wants to get a better position. Nice shock dart from the opposition to try and slow him down. I like the positioning here from Paincakes, cutting off the rotate through the stairs. And you can see that alarm bot giving away the position of the Reyna in mid. Tex, though, just keeps on moving in. That's the ult being popped by Sunny to try and slow down the push. The Rolling Thunder does open up opportunities for Cloud9 as they've got themselves in a 3-on-2. cutefatboy wanders into the smoke, and Relyks is already inside of it. Now Mina gets vertical off the tailwind, and there's players waiting to greet them.
A little bit too much of the lockdown made things so awkward, and there was so much pressure. Relyks with the opener, though, onto Tex. He was the heavy hitter yesterday for Equinox on this map, and he already falls. So now Equinox, they're going to have to do it without one of the star players on their roster. Oh, but this fight is looking just so awkward right now. And somehow, just a 1-for-1. Mitch, though, is picking up a kill on his side of the map towards B. And now this leaves Equinox in a very awkward position. DXN and Mina are fairly split up right now. Mina will be joined by his teammate, but he has so little HP to work with. And Mitch, he's pulled out the classic, which may feel like an awkward decision, but with 7 HP, it doesn't really matter what gun Mitch uses. As long as he hits a single bullet, he'll be fine. But he doesn't get a single shot off. But Relyks is there to clean up. All right, Spike is down on the other side for DXN now. 1v2 situation. If he gets this one kill, that would be massive. And Relyks knows that. Doesn't want to give him the free 1v1. Will let the Spike go down. And he'll wait for his teammate now. But DXN still decides to challenge. Relyks not ready for that aggressive push. Puts DXN now in the 1v1.
Oh, look at the low HP, 2 for Leaf. But Leaf is in a great position, and DXN isn't looking. Right by his side is Leaf with the fatal blow.
But regardless of the situation, he was nearsighted. Not easy. And this round, though, starting off pretty hot. C9 4v3 advantage. A better look for them than last time around. But Equinox, they already have the site. Spike is being planted. And Equinox, they know that in this kind of situation, they need to fight out.
Oof. Tex just goes for the swing onto Mitch and completely obliterates him. Now, the follow-up for Tex isn't where it needs to be, so cutefatboy looked like he was going to dodge that flash, but actually ends up backing up and I think walking into its path. I thought it may have gone over his head initially. Tough to say, but it doesn't matter in the end. Equinox, find number 6. It's all going to be about the post-plant positioning currently set up for Equinox. They've got 2 players underneath, and they've got one currently set up on Generator, plus 1 A-long. Paincakes has to step up big here. Inside the smoke, not going to work out well. The volley goes back and forth, but it will be Equinox. And for that lockdown, or for that Hunter's Fury call, so they killed the lockdown. So all that utility that they utilized kind of just disappeared. Now on the attempted push back into the site, you're down to just Sunny, who manages to at least take down one. He's bullied.
They're out of the tournament either way. Viso holding outside of the main. Okay, reloads, but oh, he's able to pick up 2. Those are huge kills. And Relyks gets one on his mid lurk as well. This is the start that C9 definitely needed if they want to get into this one. All right, Leaf pushing into A on top of that. And they're still looking for something, but definitely looks like the first round is going to be going the way of C9. All right, dashes out. Mitch takes one down, and Mitch finds the next as well.
And they're going to be moving fast in towards A. I'm not sure what the call is, what the read is, what they saw that they liked, but they're trying to exploit it as they dive bomb the A site. Leaf is scratched up pretty heavily, down to 45 HP. Debated going up on top of Heaven, but decides not to. Ends up dropping Tex, but it's down to 52 HP. Wants to at least spill a little bit more blood, maybe get a heal out of it. Will end up dropping Paincakes. There's the self-heal, but the retake is already underway as Mina's on site, but the last player standing is DXN. Catches one going for the reload. There's one more underneath to the A site. Paincakes currently in hell. Sees the dash come through. Rolling Thunder going out as well. That's going to break things up, make it a little bit more difficult here for Paincakes, who's got to defend on his own. Leaf has already popped Empress, and that makes things all that much harder. The heal comes through for Leaf, back to full. Aftershock's going to come out, but it's actually cutefatboy to peek. Leaf is there again with another one, and Leaf finding a third. Does Leaf get the 4K going to the sidearm? Sure,
there we go.
Why not? There's one more on the site as well. As you can see, Leaf getting closer and closer, inching forward. Has to be careful. There's the drone. Has to worry about the Empress pop that just came through. That'll scare him and force his attention to the other side of the box as the peek comes out, but unfortunately, he was dropped before anything could really happen. Now it's Tex's time to shine. He's seen Leaf do his handiwork as Reyna, but no, doesn't actually get the heal off, so Mitch is able to survive.
Oh, this is big. He brings out the knives. They're both coming from spawn right now. Is he gonna wrap them right now? Oh, the camera comes out. They know exactly what's happening now. The jig is up, but he goes for the updraft, but they shoot him right out of the sky.
Far up in his position. Tex getting flashed out of that spot. The ult from Relyks is canceled. Mitch is now moving in closer to spawn. I love the use of this smoke here. That allows this creative play against Mina as the spam comes through. And in the meantime, kills took place elsewhere on the map and have brought it down to now just 2. DXN in the boathouse. Can't get much going. The ult as well popped by their Killjoy. Free kill for cutefatboy as Mitch is looking the wrong direction. Has to move quicker though as time is starting to become the issue. Breach is still sitting in the backside of U-Haul or Boathouse waiting for them to push out. Sunny and his teammate Vice just playing this one so incredibly patient. Cutefatboy If only he had done that sooner. The flick was masterful. It's like they're going to be moving in towards B. You did hear the ult popped from Mina. That's the knives coming out. Paincakes from backstairs, able to drop Sunny. And there's DXN as well through the wall, dropping Mitch. Mina chimes in with the op. And just like that, it's reduced now down to 1. It's Relyks who's stuck in the cubby as the knives start slicing him up into pieces. There's really not much he can do. Look at the position from Mina as well, who's in wine cellar. Sure, they're making a play towards B with that Rolling Thunder, but actually the spike was moving to A, so it was a fake. We've seen this before from Cloud9. They're at a player disadvantage, but they do have site control. Leaf has got the spike and will be planting it while Empress is active. 9 HP for Relyks as they have to bail on the spike, and just like that, DXN gets 2 with the Hunter's Fury. That's 3 on the round for the Sova, and now Sunny. 200 ping, spike is planted, but good luck. Everyone from Equinox swarming the site, even though the quick shot does come out in the end. Move into market to try to get away from it. But Mina is still here, hasn't tried to escape, just decides to fight, and like that, Cloud9 gains control of the other site. It's a ruse. The spike is actually moving to A. We've seen it before. We saw it last round, and we'll see it here again. It's all up to DXN with an Odin of all things. Not today. A flawless round in order to take overtime. That's the first pick going the way of Mitch. Nice shooting onto Mina, who tried to dash into the site. Flying in didn't work out so well. Leaf is there as well with the rifle. Leaf finds 2. Tex, though, on the backstab, dismisses away just in the nick of time. Ends up winning the fight against Leaf. Hold the phone. It's a 1v2, and they have site control now. Tex wants to keep the fight going. Tex finds the ace! That's a huge play from Tex to give Equinox the leg up in overtime. Tex, excuse me. Tex just built different. Tex, now 1 target around the corner. Still feeling that confidence from the last round. At least Cloud9 can breathe a collective sigh of relief knowing that Tex is not going to be a problem in the round currently, as it's a 5-on-4. The advantage for Cloud9. Mina does go to the op. Cutefatboy with 1 onto Mitch, an immediate response from Sunny, who again has been serviceable with that high ping. Relyks picking off DXN, making things even easier, softening up the B-side defense.
What? Huh.
I'm just going to put my headset down. That's...
Okay.
Oh, that's uncomfortable. Tex, the player we want to watch for obvious reasons. Moving up on sidewalk, has to watch out as Omen's around the corner, dropping Paranoia straight into his path. A Leer as a counter, just in case they decide to push in that direction. Will not be for the time being. Equinox, though, being pushed back further and further with the recon dart, able to spot out 1. Mina will find 1 more. Leaf doing what Leaf does best, picking up 2 kills, including 1 onto Tex. Leaf, though low on HP, 35 that remains. Cloud9 needs to get back into the site. Leaf with great shots coming through, but the time is a problem. The round is lost. To lose Leaf that early in the round with no trade coming through, that's huge. Now Vice has managed to sneak onto the B site. That's great, but the spike again is across the map being planted on A. Cutefatboy and his teammates trying to retake currently have to keep their heads focused behind them a little bit because they have to worry about Vice, who could be coming in on the backside of the play. Now look at Tex as well, doing the exact same thing to them. Able to get a freebie. No! Tex! Sunny looked like a free kill. Great work coming out again from Cloud9 to put themselves in this position, and it's all down to Cutefatboy. Cutefatboy's found 1, tries to transfer the spray across, not meant to be.
Leaf's coming back. All right, the rotation is in, so there should be an all-out brawl here. Ooh, long-range smoke. Now Leaf with the opener onto Mina. He wanted revenge from that last round. Now Tex, though, with 1, will only find the 1. Mitch is able to find the trade. Great setup from C9. They're in the 4v3 advantage, and they actually can't get the spike quite down yet. Mitch is there to greet Fatboy, trying to make a cheeky play through the smoke, and it looks like Equinox, they're getting picked apart.
Mitch had such a good off angle there. No one would expect someone to be standing just like kind of right in the middle of the doorway. Now, Paincakes almost gets a freebie on device coming out. Nice shot back from Paincakes. The flick over directly to the dome, but finally, Leaf's mechanics are insanely good.
Oh, Tex, though, just forcing the issue on Vice. He's able to take down that lurk early, but it will, in fact, be an A hit. Mitch is already on the site. Can he clear out Cutefatboy? He can't. Leafs can't either. Cutefatboy putting up a massive hole, and it looks like we might be going to another overtime, unless Relyks can mimic.
Well, oftentimes in overtime, things start to get real sloppy. Players get frustrated, positions start to become questionable, as they try to take the game into their own hands. This time, Vice with an operator, kind of catching them off guard as it's not something they might anticipate. Vice holding the op. The quick shot not coming out that they needed. There's one more on the site. Oh, what? Hold on.
Oh, Relyks!
How is this possible? Relyks should have been dead to rights, but Mina actually whiffed. And then Paincakes can't follow up. Relyks was left with a lowly 30 HP. Equinox, though, they get the spike down, but this is going to be a difficult hold. They need everything to work out for them. Cutefatboy now moving into that position where the aftershock came through, and Mitch, I think, could see just around the corner of that swirling smoke. Great angle should they go for the dry peek here. Just needs to hit the shot. That's the spike being dropped. That's a lot of intel gathered. That means they can ignore this play over towards B, as they know that things are moving in the other direction. DXN, though, that's the Sova with the Odin. A play that we typically expect to see on this map. Now, what they may not anticipate is the advanced position over on the other side of the map, as Jet has managed to make it all the way out, but it's falling apart as yet again the defense holds strong. So Tex not really having the performance we expect to see from Tex. Here's a fast play coming out from Equinox, and I love it. Mina's actually managed to get right out into the B site. That's a huge early opportunity for Equinox.
Oh, and they call out Relyks' position as well. 5v3 now, and this is not looking good for C9. Equinox are in an excellent spot to win this first round of this overtime, and Mina killing Mitch, that'll probably do it on this one. Sunny will battle back with Leaf, but there is just so much ground to make up right now. 4v2, and it looks like Equinox, you're in quintuple OT, are going to be able to pick up the first unless something absolutely magical happens. Has to be a catastrophic failure, and Tex says, you know what? You can't fail if you just peek and shoot him. And he's working with the operator, too. And it doesn't look like... Oh, Relyks is in such a great spot there. 2 kills, and this might keep going on. DXN's able to get the kill on a Sunny, but he needs another just magical kill out of nowhere if they want to have a chance in this one. It's just Mina in the 1v3, 20 HP. All they have to really do at this point is sneeze on him, and we're going to be moving to septuple overtime. Yes, I know my prefixes, and we are there.
So even though they know what's coming, it doesn't seem to be stopping Equinox from getting into the site. Speaking of knowing what's coming, it's Leaf waiting for Tex around the corner. The flashes do push him out of position, at least momentarily. Leaf has to go back for the peek. 2 quick kills coming in for Equinox, as yet again, the first round in this overtime goes their direction. At least early on. It's a 4-on-2, and the 2 remaining members trying to claw their way back into the site.
Relyks here at Heaven will have to wait for his partner in crime, Vice, but he will be able to clear out quite a few angles early on, and the Paranoia will catch 3. There are 3... Okay, actually, it misses Paincakes. I'm a little bit surprised by that, but that just leaves Vice. 1v4, and the double swing comes out. They've got to make their way in now. There's only 17 seconds left. Mina's able to take down Vice. Just 2 players remain. Sunny's trying to make it happen. Relyks is swarming the site with him from the stairs right now. He's able to take down Mina, and he swings around, but he can't catch Dixon. There's Sunny to take down Paincakes, but DXN finish things off, and Equinox move on to the playoffs.